All right, so we're here for the new episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I forgot what episode number we on. I never know what episode number we on. But let's just get on into the bullshit, because that's exactly what the fuck this episode was. Some bullshit, but we're going to get right on into it. So we're going to start off with Portia and Lauren, okay? Um, so Portia was basically talking to Lauren about her newfound relationship with Jermaine Dupri and how they have decided to work things out. After their counseling session, the last counseling session that they had, she basically felt like, okay, this is it. We're going to start doing things the way that we're supposed to do it, and we're going to try to make this relationship work out the way that I want it to. Lauren feels like Portia rushed into this situation the last time they was together. But what she doesn't want Portia to do is to do the same thing that she did and to make the same mistake that she did, which was rush into the damn relationship like she did the last time. And if we're going to be honest, she did, okay? She was head over heels in love with Jermaine Dupri. And sometimes we get blinded by the physical. You know, sometimes we get involved with people, we see how they look, we see what they can bring, and we fall in love with what the fuck they can give us. It's not really about what they can give us emotionally, but it's all about what they can give us physically. And sometimes we get blinded by that shit. And I think that Portia got blinded by the gifts and everything that he was able to buy her, and that's what made her fall in love with him so fast. But that's not me trying to judge her, because at the end of the day, it's happened to a lot of us. At this point in my life, I'm grieving over a certain situation. So it's kind of like sometimes we can fall too fast for people, and we let our feelings get in the motherfucking way, and it is what it is. So I understand that part. So then we get into her newfound issue with Eva. So apparently her and, Visa card Marlo went over, well, her and Candy actually went over to Visa card Marlo's house, and Candy decides to tell Portia what the fuck EB Tiva said about her. Now, one thing about it and two things is for fucking sure, okay? Portia mad because of the stuff that Candy had told, her that EB Tiva had said. But my thing about it with Portia is this. You can't necessarily be mad at EB Tiva for what the fuck she said about you when you're the reason why EB Tiva and Kenya even had a beef, because you went back and told Kenya what the fuck EB Tiva had said in regards to her energy. And that's the reason why she felt some type of way enough to read you for points, read you for your C-section and everything else. That's why she read you. Now, of course, I don't like EB Tiva. I don't really like Portia either. I'm just warming up to her at this point. However, at the end of the day, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. She only came for you because of what you told Kenya. And you talking about EBT was supposed to be your friend, and you wasn't necessarily expecting her to do what she did. But apparently EBT felt the same way about you, and she didn't expect for you to go run your mouth to Kenya about what the fuck she said. So it's a give and take. Both of y'all did some messy ass shit towards each other. However, EBT took it to a whole nother level when she brought up them blogs, but sincerely when she brought up your C-section and everything else. So you do have a right to be mad, but at the same time, know where the anger is coming from and know where the madness is coming from. Because she only said that in response to you running back and running your mouth about what you told Kenya. That's just what it is. So the girls head off to Toronto, and as usual, every time they go somewhere, Marlo fuck up. If it ain't her wigs, if it ain't her wigs being fucked up, it's her damn luggage being fucked up. And this time the bitch done lost her motherfucking passport. Now her passport is in a lost and found. That bitch just need to stop going on these goddamn trips with them and just sit her felon ass down somewhere, okay? Point blank, period. So while they're in Toronto, Cynthia, Candy, and Kenya, they get together. And basically they find out that on B. Scott's blog, they posted the letter that Nene wrote to Cynthia at her engagement. So they're trying to figure out how the hell did B. Scott even get this shit. But at the same time, little do you guys know, Kenya and B. Scott are good Judies from what I hear in the street, allegedly. So I don't want nobody trying to come for me, trying to sue me. I'm just telling you, allegedly, that's her boy. And a lot of the tea that we get on the Housewives of Atlanta allegedly comes from Kenya to B. Scott, and that's how he be knowing what the fuck be going on. Allegedly. Let me keep saying it. Now, it's possible that Nene leaked it to B. Scott. But my spider senses is telling me that Kenya leaked that shit to her homeboy, and that's how the fuck he got it. Cause I ain't never seen Nene endorse B. Scott's blog. So if she has, please correct me if I'm fucking wrong. But I've never seen her endorse it. I've seen Kenya endorse it, but I've never seen Nene endorse it. So that's mighty funny if you ask me, okay? Mighty funny. So now we get into Kenya. And she's crying to Cynthia and Candy about her relationship with Mark and how he treated her and everything like that. All I gotta say is, every time I turn around, Kenya is wiping some damn dried up tear from her eyes. That bitch can't cry worth a damn. I get so sick of her trying to cry. Girl, you an Aquarius. We don't cry, so stop trying to force that shit out of your damn eyes. I'm just saying. However, Kenya just need to cut her losses and leave that motherfucker because he don't like her. And I'm not saying that to be shady, but that nigga do not care about Kenya. He don't like Kenya. That's just how I see it, and that's just how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. Matt is not for Kenya, period. And I kind of believe that the reason why he's treating her like this is because he never wanted to be on the show. That was the fucking report. Like back in season 10 when she first got married to him and Bravo was in an uproar about it allegedly. He didn't want to be on his show. So I'm starting to believe that he's punishing her for forcing him to be on this goddamn show. He's making her look bad, making her look like a whiny ass bitch, like she's fucking desperate. That's how he's making her look. And I honestly feel bad. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Kenya just need to cut her losses and just move on with her damn life at this point. It's easier said than done, but this nigga don't like her. He make her look stupid on every goddamn episode. And that's all I can say about that. So Nene, she finally arrives in Toronto, and she meets up with Tanya, Portia's friend. You know how she goes from Portia's friend to Nene's friend to Eva's friend. She goes to everybody goddamn friend, to be quite honest. But she meet up with Nene, and Nene was saying at first she wasn't really sure about whether she was coming on a trip or not because she wasn't really sure if she wanted to be around those girls and have that negative ass energy around her. But Nene, you're the negative energy. You're the negative person. You're the one who always got a problem with some fucking body, okay? When are you gonna own that, bitch? You're the one with the problem. You're the one that always got a problem. You're the one that wants to be the queen bee all the goddamn time. You don't never want to see nobody else shine. It's always gotta be about Nene and Nene only. So get the fuck over it, bitch. Like, I'm sick of you acting like you're the victim in the situation. You're not, bitch. You're not, okay? I want you to know that, bitch, you're not the fucking victim. Get over it. You're just as negative as you saying these bitches are. And they can be fucking negative, but bitch, you ain't, no. Going on with it. So Cynthia confides into EBT about Kenya ruining her surprise. Now she said that she kind of felt some type of way because she talked to Mike about it and she was talking to her family about it. And she didn't know if Kenya knew something or not. So she wanted to know, was she really trying to fuck up her surprise or whatever like that. My thing with Cynthia is, girl, why are you confiding to EBT out of all people? That's number one. And number two, when did y'all become so damn close? If you're going to confide in anybody about how you felt about Kenya saying what she said, I would have preferred for you talking to Candy about it. Hell, even Portia at this point. Why are you talking to EBT about this shit? She was just shading your goddamn ass last season, and you want to sit up here and whatever, Cynthia, whatever. So next thing you know, Portia, you know, they all sitting outside, they all getting acquainted or whatever. So Portia decides that she wants to call EBT to the carpet about what the fuck she said. And EBT was talking about, well, I definitely didn't say that. Bitch, yes you did. And Bravo steady keep catching your ass in your lies. You just want to keep on acting like you ain't said shit when, bitch, you know you fucking said it. Just own up to what you said, bitch. You said it and that's that. You said that shit about the blogs. You said that shit about her C-section. You said all of that. And Candy repeated everything you fucking said verbatim. Bitch, stop lying. It's like you get mad with a bitch and then you start shading the bitch like it ain't shit and think everybody's supposed to forget what the fuck you said. No, bitch. Everybody else don't suffer from dementia like you do, bitch. Everybody remembers what the fuck you fucking said. And at the end of the day, you said what the fuck you said, and that's that. You said it because you was mad at her for going back telling Kenya what the fuck you said about her energy. That's why you said it. Own it and move the fuck on. That's why I don't like EBT, but everybody be wondering why I be dragging her ass on every review. I drag that bitch because I don't fucking like her. That's number one. I don't fucking like her. She lies all the time. She doesn't own up to her shade, and she's another damn Phaedra. They do fake shit and want to dust their hands off like they ain't did shit. That's why I don't fuck with EBT, and she could just go on about her fucking business. I don't know why the fuck they brought her back. They could have brought Shamari back and not this bitch. This bitch don't serve no fucking purpose on this show. All she does is throw a rock and hide a hand, throw shade, then let the curtain down. That's all the fuck the bitch do. She can have the goddamn seat because I don't like that bitch. On up to your shit. You said it. Bottom line. Ain't nobody got no reason to lie on you, especially not Candy. Bitch, you said it. Point blank. Stop lying. So then, Cynthia want to speak up for EBT. We're talking about, as far as I know, she's always been a ride or die for you. She's always spoke highly of you. Did nobody ask you to come to her fucking defense, Cynthia? Because you know for yourself that bitch will say shit and she will forget that she fucking said it a straight lie and say she never said it. So stop trying to defend this bitch, okay? I'm not trying to hear nothing you saying. Stop defending her. She don't deserve your fucking defense. Whatever she getting right now, she deserves it. So shut the fuck up. So then, Cynthia confronts Kenya about the surprise thing. And Kenya basically said, out of anybody in this group, I ride for this bitch right here. And I don't want you to ever think that I'm not happy for you. I don't think that Kenya was being a miserable bitch. I don't think that she wasn't happy for Cynthia. I just think that Kenya got a big ass mouth. She talks all over herself and she don't know when to shut the fuck up. That's what I think. We can say whatever we want to say about Kenya, but I really sincerely believe that she really cares about Cynthia. I really believe that. I don't think that she would just outright go out and fuck up her damn surprise on purpose. Like, I don't think that. For real, I don't. But she was wrong, and that's that. Next thing you know, Nene arrives. Everybody gives her the look. The only person that really speaks is Candy. And I guess we're going to get to the rest of it next week. Okay, y'all, this episode wasn't really about shit. You know, I ran right on through this review because y'all already know for the time being, I can only do 15-minute reviews until everything around me gets corrected and I get to be around my camera again. We got to do these short-ass reviews, and I really hate I hate running through these reviews like this. I love it when I can talk for over 20 minutes. You know what I mean? But I got to do what I got to do until everything changes. So with that being said, you guys, this will be your boy Scotty, and I'm out of here. Until next time, I'll holla. All my social media is at the bottom. My Cash App is at the bottom. Also, my motherfucking PayPal is sitting right on the home page if you want to donate to the channel. All right? So we're done with it. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.